Ladies and gentlemen, part 2.
My dear,
that lies between my breasts. Behold, you are beautiful, my love.
Behold, yes.
Behold, you are beautiful, and your eyes are like doves.
Oh, how poetic they were. How very... What do you think it means to have eyes like doves? I think I might have had eyes like doves before.
I'm not sure, madame. Doves are very soft. They are pure.
I don't think it's the purity he's interested in.
But this is the Bible, madame.
I know what book it is. Do you think to teach me Holy Scripture?
No, madame, I meant no offence. I simply meant that.
What, there is no begetting in the good book? Oh my dear, we must do a lot more reading. Please, carry on.
Behold, you are beautiful, and our couch is verdant.
I'm sure it was.
As is the apple tree amongst the trees of the woods, so is my beloved amongst the sons. His fruit is sweet to my...
Oh, continue, you interrupt the poetry.
His fruit is sweet to my taste. My beloved spoke to me. His left hand is beneath my head, and his right hand embraces me. My beloved spoke and said to me, "Arise, my love, my beautiful one, and come away."
Isn't that lovely?
Yes, madame.
Sadly, I find a man will say anything to a woman if he feels that it can further his urges, shall we say.
Is that what you think that is?
It is supposed to be a sacrament between humankind and divine, is it not? A kind of sacred marriage? On the other hand, Solomon did have a lot of wives. Oh, I am a little tired. Let us rest for a bit.
Would madame like some tea?
Not right now, dear.
Is madame warm enough?
Madam is more than warm enough. That is a very good fire.
Well, if madame is too hot,
Oh,
then...
for pity's sake! Will you stop fussing, child? Anyone might think you have a guilty conscience.
I'm sorry, madame.
Are you very pretty? I've never asked.
I'm not sure, madame. People have always seemed pleased with my appearance.
I'm sure they have. Come here.
Madame.
Kneel where I can reach you.
Madame?
Oh, yes. You are very pretty.
Thank you, madame.
Very pretty indeed. I can see why he was attracted to you.
Madame?
Stand up, my dear. Let me get the complete picture. Oh, yes. Such lovely hips. I can certainly see before. Feel the attraction.
Madame, you go too far.
You must forgive me. It's a pity you didn't say that to my husband.
Madame!
Oh, come. Are we done with playing games here? My husband has seduced you, my dear. He's taken what I imagined is your maidenhead. He's plundered and defiled you. Is it fun?
Madame, you must not.
Must not what, my dear? They're my own husband. I should have known better. A pretty young thing like you living under my own roof, it's like having a fresh young chicken take up residence in the boxes. I blame myself.
He loves me.
Ha! Now it comes out. Is that what he told you?
He said you'd be...
What, bitter? Cruel? No more cruel than the lies he told you to unwrap that succulent little body of yours.
He loves me.
Foolish girl. What do you think he told the others?
Others?
Yes, others. Of course there are others. There have always been others.
No, you're just trying to...
You'll find out soon enough. What has he promised you?
He will ask you to release him. And we will be together. With our little family.
Family?
I am with child.
Oh, you stupid girl.
Madame, you are cruel.
No, my darling child, the world is. It's 1922. You know how unmarried mothers are treated. You'll be ruined.
But I will not be ruined. You will release him and we will be together and we'll be happy.
I can assure you the last thing you'll ever be with my husband is happy. You do know the money is all mine. It is, you know. That's why you married me, poor blind old cripple that I am.
You must not think of yourself so. If you just released him.
Oh, divorce, dear. The word is divorce. If I divorce him, it will be for adultery, him with a pretty and very pregnant mistress on his arm. He will get nothing. I'll weather the scandal. I might go travelling for a year, and the two of you will be ruined.
Oh my.
My husband is smart enough to know this will be the end of those expensive tailors of his and those fancy French barbers that make him so well groomed and popular with the ladies. Which is why I can guarantee you, even now, he is plotting your disposal.
He hadn't told you.
No. Nor do I think he intended to.
Then how did you know?
Well, in the original 1922 script, I heard the blind having superpowers back then, the loss of sight making the other senses sharp and all that. It's all a bit of a myth, I'm afraid. These more aware times, my husband can be a little bit slapdash with his personal hygiene. I have an adequate sense of smell. I've lain next to his snoring the scent of your lovemaking.
Madame, you seek to humiliate me.
Oh, you have already humiliated yourself.
What do I do?
Well, originally, I solved that little problem for you.
In the original 1922 script.
What else? Of course. Coals of Fire by Frederick Whitney, originally.
I offer you a crumpet.
You offer me a trumpet. I judge where you are from the sound of your voice.
Would Madame like a crumpet?
And I spring with a strength and speed remarkable for my years. I force your face down into the fire, destroying your eyes, mutilating your pretty face, and probably killing you as the heat destroys your throat.
Please don't!
And thus ends Cause of Fire by Frederick Whitney. It's a very popular play, it's said.
It was.
Yes, amongst the London Grand Guignol. And it was revived in the 1950s.
Madame,
Yes, my dear?
if you murdered me, isn't that a happy ending for the husband?
Yes.
Who lied to both of us?
Well, I would have murdered his pregnant lover, thus solving that little problem for him. And I would have consigned myself either to the asylum or to the noose,
So,
thus gifting him my entire estate.
evil wins.
Yeah. I suppose it does.
And also,
Yes.
didn't he lie to and betray both of us?
And many others.
So not only would you be punishing me with a horrific death, but you would be consigning yourself to a lifetime of terrible disgrace, not to mention a lifetime imprisonment at the very least, for a crime a man committed.
Do you know, when you put it like that,
change that.
So you have. You really are an astute little thing.
This is where you stop patronising me?
Are you sure?
Yes.
I rather like this.
I rather liked your hands on me.
I'd rather like touching them.
I would like to look after you.
I don't need looking after. Anyway, you'd have a child. Keep you busy enough. Have a little one running around. Jolly